Welcome to the new video. Old Cryptic Coin, the 1851 United States $1 coin, is a fascinating piece of American history that takes us back to a time when the nation was expanding, industry was growing, and precious metal coins played a critical role in everyday commerce. And in this video, we are going to explore everything about the 1851 seated Liberty Dollar, its design, history, minting story, collector value, rare varieties, grading impact, and why this coin continues to attract attention from serious collectors and history lovers alike. So imagine holding a heavy silver coin struck more than 170 years ago, a coin that may have passed to the hands of merchants, travelers, bankers, and pioneers during the transformative era of the United States, because that is exactly what the 1851 silver dollar represents, a tangible link to mid-19th century America, when silver and gold coins were the backbone of the monetary system, and paper money was not yet fully trusted everywhere. The seated Liberty Dollar design used in 1851 was created by Christian Gobrecht, one of the most respected engravers of the U.S. Mint, and the design shows Lady Liberty seated on a rock, holding a shield with the word Liberty and a pole topped with Liberty cap, symbolizing freedom and vigilance, while the reverse features a bold American eagle with spread wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, representing strength and peace combined, and around it the legend United States of America and the denomination 1 DOL. And what makes the 1851 issue especially interesting is that silver dollar production during this period was actually very limited compared to smaller coins, because the intrinsic silver value often made these coins more useful for export or melting than for daily spending, meaning far fewer were produced and even fewer survived in nice condition. Most 1851 silver dollars were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and mintages were modest by modern standards, which is one of the first reasons collectors pay attention to this date. Another key point is that many coins from this era entered circulation heavily, picking up wear from years of handling, which means high-grade examples today are significantly scarcer and more valuable. When you examine an 1851 seated Liberty Dollar closely, you will notice the artistic detail in Liberty's gown folds, the shield lines, and the feathered detail on the eagle. And these fine details are exactly what graders look at when assigning condition, because in lower grades these areas were smooth first, while in higher grades they remain sharp and textured, and coin grading plays a huge role in determining market value, with circulated examples being more affordable for beginner collectors, while uncirculated or mint state coins can command dramatically higher prices, sometimes many times more than worn pieces. And collectors also look for strike quality, luster, surface preservation, and any marks or cleaning, since harsh cleaning can significantly reduce desirability. Another layer of interest comes from die varieties and minor differences created by the minting process, where small changes or imperfections in dies can produce collectible varieties that specialists hunt for. And while not every $1,851 has a famous variety, careful inspection can still reveal interesting die cracks, clash marks, or positioning differences that add character and sometimes premium value. It is also important to understand the historical economic background of 1851 America, a period influenced by the California gold rush, which shifted the gold-silver ratio and affected how silver coins circulated, often leading to silver dollars being exported or hoarded, which again helps explain why surviving pieces are not extremely common today. And this historical pressure on silver coinage gives the $1,851 a deeper story beyond just its metal content. It becomes a witness to global trade flows and monetary policy of its time. When it comes to collector demand today, the seated Liberty Dollar series has a loyal following because it combines classic artistry, real silver weight, and historical depth, and the 1851 date fits nicely into date sets and typesets, making it a target for both series collectors and broader U.S. coin enthusiasts. Prices in today's collector market generally depend on authenticity, grade, and eye appeal, with problem-free coins certified by major grading services typically, bringing stronger confidence and higher bids. And authentication is crucial because counterfeits exist for many classic U.S. silver dollars. So serious buyers prefer certified examples or coins purchased from trusted dealers. If you're searching for one, you should study genuine design details such as letter shapes, star positioning, identical patterns, and correct weight and diameter, because knowledge is your best defense and also makes collecting more enjoyable. Storage and preservation are Also key topics for anyone lucky enough to own an 1851 silver dollar. Since silver reacts to environment, proper holders, low humidity, and minimal handling help maintain condition and value over time, never clean old coins aggressively, because original surfaces are prized and cleaning damage is often irreversible. From an investment perspective, classic U.S. silver dollars like the 1851 issue are usually viewed as long-term collectible assets rather than quick flip items. Their value tends to move with both the silver market and collector demand, but the strongest premiums come from rarity and grade rather than metal alone. Beyond value, there is also the storytelling power of the coin, because each worn example suggests countless transactions and journeys. Maybe it crossed state lines by wagon, maybe it sat in a bank vault, maybe it traveled overseas in trade. And that mystery is part of what makes numismatics so addictive. Every coin is both an object and a story, and as you build your knowledge about the 1851 $1 coin, you begin to see small details differently. The spacing of stars, the sharpness of Liberty's face, the eagle's feather lines, and these details turn a simple coin into a research adventure. So whether you are a beginner starting your first typeset, a history fan exploring 19th century America, or an advanced collector chasing high-grade seated Liberty dollars, the 1851 United States silver dollar stands as a powerful and beautiful piece worth understanding, studying, and appreciating, because it represents craftsmanship history and the enduring appeal of real silver coinage from a defining era of the United States.